and welcome back to Jazz's Angel Number Tarot. It is a different vibe over here because today we are connecting to the sign of Cancer for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements. Wherever you have the Cancer placement in your chart, this can be applied to. Before we get started, DM my Instagram in the description below. If you'd like a private tarot reading, you can ask whatever question you want for your private reading. Like this video, please subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. So let's get right into it, Cancer. What is going on for Cancer during this time? What does Cancer need to know? What are the messages that want to come through for Cancer? Let's see. Ooh, okay, a few. Let's see if anything else wants to come out. Now they're all jumping out, so let's see what we have. We have intuitive nudges. Let's just start there. Intuition is the language of the soul. We are all born with a profound sense of inner knowing. Intuition is one of the greatest gifts we possess, which keeps us connected to our higher selves, the universe, and to our divine spirit. So guys, tapping into this energy, I would not be surprised if you guys were getting quite a few intuitive nudges at this time. If you were getting different signs, signals, omens, synchronicities, all sorts of stuff, because from the looks of it, the spirit world, your higher self, you know, spirit, God, the divine, whatever you believe in, is trying to connect with you at this time. Let's get into dream talk, which is another one of the cards we have, because this could be one of the ways you're getting these intuitive nudges. So your subconscious consistently and subtly speaks to you through your dreams. It's one of the many ways in which your soul and those here in the spirit world can reach out and communicate to you through signs, symbols, messages, and more. So you guys, these intuitive nudges may be coming through some dream talk. You may be getting some, you know, signs, signals, and messages from the spirit realm. So let's see what else we got. Let's get into believe. The force that works through your soul, determining what's possible and impossible, the difference between success over failure, and above all, who you are, is your power of belief. So wow, guys, we got some pretty profound things here. You know, you're getting intuitive nudges through dream talk. You may want to get a dream journal, or, you know, start to write down your dreams just in the notes in your phone, whatever, or at least analyze them. When you have these different, you know, different dreams and intuitive nudges, try to analyze them, you know, right when that happens, so you can try to find the deeper meaning to your dreams and things like that. But it's a matter of belief. I feel like you guys are being guided to do something specifically, or to look into something, to learn something, to experience something, but it's almost like you stop yourself from even trying a bit, Cancer, and it's a belief thing. So let's see. Let's get into ground yourself, and then we'll get into vulnerability that came up and see what that's talking about. Being distracted, unfocused, tired, and irritated, and impatient are all signs that you're ungrounded. Now is the time to become centered and to allow spirit to ground you and reconnect you with the divine source. So Cancer, if you find yourself being irritable and not even knowing why, like you've already kind of let go of, you know, maybe something not working out, or let go of, you know, anger, pain, any of those lower vibrational, you know, sadness, disappointment. It's like you've let go of that, but now you're just kind of irritable, you know. Tapping into that energy, that's definitely a sign that you may be ungrounded. And when you're getting all of these different messages as well, that can be a little bit more frustrating. So I definitely understand it, but it's a matter of grounding yourself so you can handle it. Because when you get all these messages and you don't know, like they're all pulling you in different directions, that can cause some frustration too. So that's a part of the reason it's important for you guys to ground yourself, because you're getting so many messages. The universe is really trying to communicate with you, and you're going to have to be grounded to process some of that. So anywho, vulnerability. This is the confirmation that you are seeking to tread into the unknown. That is the first line of this card, Cancer. Unfamiliar territory where decisions are based more on intuition than rationality. Don't allow your fear to hold you back, or allow a misguided sense that feeling vulnerable is somehow a negative condition. So you're going to have to be vulnerable in order for this to happen. You know, Cancer, for some of you, the message that's really starting to come through is you've been trying to manifest something You've been trying to manifest something specific, but the universe is like, okay, you've done your part. You've manifested this. I know what you're looking for. Allow me to deliver it to you. But you guys have already kind of pictured how this was going to happen. So through your own visualizations and manifestation techniques, you're waiting for it to come through that exact way or some very specific way. Your manifestations come through the path of least resistance. And sometimes that can come through in a very miracle-like way, like in a way unexplainable and things like that. So tapping into this energy, Cancer, is going to be very important for you guys to be vulnerable, you know, to this process and what's happening, because the universe is trying to deliver it, you know, to you what you're looking for, but it's just a matter of allowing, you know, that to just come through the way that it's wanting to. Embrace the moment, embrace this day, this very moment, think positively today, and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. This is very important. So I'm getting a few things for Cancer right now. Grounding, embracing the moment, in a sense where you're being present in the moment, not too far into the future or too far into the past. All right, so for the last one, gratitude. Let's get into gratitude. Life is one big continuous circle of giving and receiving energy. Be thankful for who and what is in your life instead of complaining about what you don't have. If you focus on gratitude, you'll start to attract more prosperity and abundance. So yeah, for a lot of you, I'm definitely getting the energy is really coming through for you guys. You're getting a lot of intuitive nudges and dream talk. Different things are happening, and the universe is like, if you can't get through it, go around it. Be grateful for what it is that you have now. Be present in the moment. You know, embrace the very moment. Be vulnerable. Ground yourself. You know, all of that sort of stuff, so that what you're wanting can actually come through to you. But you're also getting messages as well. So I'm hoping that something comes up as far as what those messages are trying to communicate to Cancer. Let me just pull for that for a second here. I didn't set my intention for that one yet, so I'm going to keep that separate. But I want to see if I can get what messages are coming through intuitively for Cancer. Way too many. What are the messages trying to be communicated to Cancer at this time? What are the intuitive messages, intuitive nudges? A few of them flipped. Ooh, 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 ooh. I love this energy, Cancer. Wow. So we have the Star, the Three of Swords in reverse, and Strength. Wow, that is so incredibly telling, Cancer. The Star card is, first of all, letting you know that, you know, this is the confirmation you've been looking for, that you're on the right path, that there's, you know, still something to be hopeful for, that there's still a chance for you, there's still an opportunity. This isn't over. You have not lost. And this is wish fulfillment here. Three of Swords in reverse. This is a suggestion and a fact, Cancer. I see you moving away from heartbreak. I see you moving away from situations that aren't serving you. I see you moving into a new timeline, to be completely honest. A new timeline in the sense that, you know, the things that were kind of meant to happen in your life due to how you were living your life, say maybe 3-6 months ago, a year ago. I see you guys getting off of that timeline that may have, you know, had a lot of pain on that, and you're moving forward. Now you're being called to have strength. Strength and confidence. Strength is not all about physical. It's a mental game more than anything. So to be, you know, to feel like you have the strength and the confidence to be able to get through what you're going through at this time is really what you're being called to. It's like the masculine and the feminine energy, the intuitive Star energy, you know, that warm, hopeful energy, and then the strength, masculine, action-oriented energy. You're being called to pick yourself up really by your bootstraps and balance your masculine and feminine energy, which is, you know, probably why ground yourself came up, but so that you can get that wish fulfillment that, you know, you so desire. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Honestly, this just comes through as a bit of avoidance. The universe is trying to give you a different intuitive nudges as far as what you should be working on right now, you know, what you should be doing right now. And it's either, you know, laziness or refusal. One of the two. Refusal to embark on a new journey and to start this process and to, you know, get on that timeline, or, you know, just laziness, not feeling, you know, inspired, and just not doing anything to try to boost yourself forward, really. Okay, I'll take these ones that flipped. So, ooh, okay, let's see. Yeah, and we have so much major arcana here, like I'm shook. Okay, so we have the World, the Ten of Cups, and the Hierophant. This is ultimately what everyone kind of wants here, okay? This World energy where you have, you know, you're open to the infinite possibility, and this is literally the World card and wish fulfillment together is literally, or I'm sorry, and the Star is literally wish fulfillment. Like, there's no other way that you could tell me, like, you know, that's just such a great combination for wish fulfillment. The thing about the Ten of Cups is that balancing of that masculine and feminine energy. You know, I used to think the Ten of Cups was more about a couple, and it definitely can represent romance. We'll see in a second with the romance cards, but this is really what you guys are wanting, and it's the balance within with your own masculine and feminine energy. I feel like there's a battle between yourself, between, you know, taking action and being creative, and it's just like a struggle. One of the areas are blocked or neglected at this time. Either you're not getting any new ideas coming through, you've kind of hit a wall, you hit a rut, you're not having anything come through, or you're not putting action behind all of these ideas that are streaming in. It's just like there's definitely a need to balance that energy. So, and in balancing that, you will be a serious powerhouse. But Hierophant, you're definitely going to have to tap into your own inner wisdom and your inner voice. Your inner voice is not going to tell you, you know, not to pursue it. Your inner voice does not speak, you know, the language of fear. It speaks the language of love and the language of, you know, prosperity. So that's not your inner voice you're listening to, you know, that's telling you not to do that XYZ. It's either your shadow self or, you know, whatever energy is around you. But there's definitely a need to change the energy around you, Cancer. If there's anything I could say, that's really kind of your main message here, is to change the energy around you. Especially if you're not remembering your dreams, but you know you're having them, or you're seeing different signs and synchronicities, and, you know, look them up on the interwebs as soon as you find them. That's the easiest way. But I've been starting to just try to intuitively, you know, decode my own synchronicities and things like that I see. Angel numbers, animals, all that sorts of stuff. But Ten of Swords in reverse, King of Pentacles in reverse. I honestly just feel like with this King of Pentacles in reverse, there's just this energy where it's like you don't want to move away from what you already know brings you money or wealth. It's like you're on this timeline, or you're living your life a certain kind of way, and there's a guaranteed way that you know you can make money. So for an example, this may be, you know, you've worked at a place for 3 years now, you hate it, but you know that it's going to bring you a certain amount every 2 weeks. So you don't want to go out and try to get a new job that's better suited for you, or, you know, somewhere where you could get a promotion. That's really how that feels. It's like just being, you know, really tethered to the comfortability that you know to be true. Ten of Swords in reverse, this is kind of like reliving old memories and allowing things to, you know, just kind of replay in your mind, almost wanting to, you know, open up cycles that you know have been closed because of the thoughts that you have. Yeah, changing your energy is going to be the most, you know, helpful thing for you right now, Cancer. You may want to rearrange your room. You know, you may want to rearrange your house, redecorate, you know, put things around you that make you feel good, get a diffuser, okay? So you can have those essential oils kind of uplifting you. Listen to a vinyl. Something about, you know, listening to music on vinyl, it's just, it has a more powerful vibration than just listening to like a CD or in headphones. So that's another way you can lift your vibration. There's so many ways. You can listen to vibration, you know, lifting or raising music on YouTube. I just say look at the comments to make sure it's, you know, got a lot of comments and good comments to make sure it's not a trick, you know. But yeah, guys, let's see what we get in terms of loves. Love for Cancer. Love for Cancer. See if anything else wants to jump out. Thought I saw one of these flipped. Yeah, so we have keep an open mind. This one turned over. Release your ex, and now forgiving and learning. It's just a matter of getting off that old timeline. And Cancer, I've always, you know, said this because I had to learn this the hard way myself. Moving on does not mean that you're, you know, cutting someone out of your life. But in order to move forward with someone still in your life, you do kind of need to get on the same page and have an understanding that, you know, this is how we're moving forward. Okay, you can still be in my life, you can still be a part of this new timeline, but this is how we're going to have to operate in order for this to work. A conversation needs to be had. To be completely honest though, Cancer, this doesn't have to be the very person you're talking to right now, the person you're still hopeful for, but in terms of matters of the heart, matters of love, you're either needing to exit an old way of thinking for yourself. So for an example, if you've never dated anyone at all, this is you needing to release the things that people told you, you know, in middle school, in high school, when you were younger, like as far as like, oh, you're not cute, or how people ignored you. Like you're needing to free yourself from that old way of thinking, that old timeline, or specifically someone from the past. Even if you feel like you've healed from something, you may want to revisit. This could be 2-3 relationships ago, you know, but there's definitely something that's still kind of holding you back a bit, Cancer, and that's why you're feeling irritated, because your mind may immediately go, well, the last person I talked to didn't piss me off that much, so what am I mad about? You got to go back a little farther. Because I mean, we got so much stuff here, so much. We got forgiving and learning and free yourself. At the bottom of free yourself, it says it's time to take back control of your life. And at the bottom of forgiving and learning, it says as you release and heal from the past, you experience more love in your present moments. So the thing specifically about free yourself is it's time to take back control of your life. That's the part that really sticks out for me, Cancer, because it's affecting other areas of your life. It could be blocking your intuition because, you know, you're all the signs I feel like are leading you within, ultimately. All right, pay attention to the red flags and release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy is what it says at the bottom of release your ex, and then at the bottom of pay attention to the red flags, the signs are cautioning you. So again, you're getting a lot of messages right now. Now, with the pay attention to the red flags, this is also a message for your future. Make sure you're not, you know, you're dating and going after people is not a reflection of an old timeline that you're on. A timeline, you know, where you experience these karmic cycles and this pain and went through certain things that you don't need to go through anymore. Make sure you're not still attracted to that same kind of person. And when your shadow self sees a damaged person or someone who just, you know, isn't on your vibration, and instead of allowing yourself to salivate and walk towards them, say, no, shadow self, that's not what we're doing anymore. We're going for people only in alignment with our highest and greatest good. So make sure you're paying attention to the red flags you're getting from people and you're not ignoring them, especially if you've been, you know, lonely for a while and things like that, because that just makes it so much harder, honey. And keep an open mind. Your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So that's what I was saying before, like your usual type, the people that you're kind of used to dealing with, they're going to be attracted towards you at this time, Cancer, but it's important not to allow them to actually enter your space and enter your life. You know, you're your first line of defense, so you have to protect yourself. Not everyone can make it into the party, okay? There's a dress code, and if I don't see that high vibration, you're not getting in, and that's just what it is. All right, so we got the full moon in Sagittarius and the full moon that have come out so far. So 2 full moon cards out of this deck that has every moon phase in it, pretty much. And so that lets me know the energy is high for you, Cancer. You may be very irritable right now, very irritable, and feeling a bit overwhelmed. Ooh, sheesh. Okay, those are the ones that I actually wanted to come out. I'm going to pick up the rest of those after this video because they flew everywhere. But okay, so we have, oh my goodness, all full moon energy besides one. We have the gibbous moon. This one, that's the only one that has a slither out of it, but the rest of these are full moon in Taurus, full moon in Capricorn. At the bottom of the full moon in Capricorn, your direct opposite sign, the end of a tough cycle approaches. So this 10 of Swords here, the number 10 is reminiscent of cycles and cycle completion. So I do feel like you're moving past that cycle. The end of a tough cycle is approaching. You're very close to achieving your goal. Full moon in Taurus, your dreams need a practical plan. Now this may be that masculine energy. For those of you who have that unbalanced energy, it may be your masculine energy that's suffering, because the masculine energy is that practical, logical, step-by-step energy that plans things out and makes things happen in that way. Full moon in Sagittarius, look at the bigger picture and surrender to the divine. So everything that's happening right now really is in your highest and greatest good, Cancer. But you have to accept this abundance. You have to accept this timeline. And you have to accept this new way of living and operate from this. You're going to have to be strong. The Strength card, this is not going to be easy. Okay, people who tell you, you know, everything is supposed to be easy are lying to you. Everything is not easy, but this comes with a huge, huge reward. I can just feel it. So yeah, babes, that was your message. DM my Instagram in the description below if you'd like a private tarot reading. You can ask whatever question you want, okay? Like this video, please, subscribe to my channel, and comment below what video you want to see next. I love you. Be careful what you wish for, and I will see you in the next one.